Right now I'm at the Mesa, Arizona Cemetery, which is weird. This is the old section. This is people who were buried, the pioneers who started Mesa are buried in this section here. Across the streets were the Oakland Athletic spring train, so sometimes you'd be here on a funeral and you hear people cheering because the game's going on. But here you have longtime families buried here that helped settle the city of Mesa. I like it because it's got these big trees and old-time headstones, and also here they flood irrigate. That's why all these big trees could thrive like this. Further on down here, you see the cemetery with all the water here. This is how they irrigate the cemetery here. People just don't understand how they do that here, but here with lack of rain, they got to do it. But the thing about it, you cross the street here, and there's a canal. Okay, where I was at the first time was where my family helped right over there where I was before. Shrines started the Mesa. Right here you have a Pomeroy. He also was one of the founders. Robson, he was also another one of the one that founded Arizona Mesa. So all these people helped found the city of Mesa. There's one more family I'm trying to find out where they're at, but you have a hard time finding them. Allens, they were part of the party. This is another one of their area. See the little tab right here. You'll see all of them have that little thing, pioneers thing, so that their pioneers have helped settle this area, along with Babbitt's. Okay, now for the most famous person, if you don't have to live in Mesa, that's buried here. And why he's here, I don't know. I don't think he had anything to do with Arizona or Mesa especially, but there's Waylon Jennings. Him and one other person is famous. The rest is all local history. But there's old Waylon Jennings. To get you to know where he's at, if you look up there and look over there, that's the office building right there. So we're just kind of kitty corner to the office building. There we go. Okay, this is the second famous person that is buried here in the Mesa Cemetery. I'll show you where we're at. Again, office is straight in front of me in that area. That's the office, so we're not too far. And if you take a sweep over here, this is C Street right here. This is C Street, and this is 8th. So it's C and 8th, and here's Maranda from the Maranda Rights. So of all the bad things that happened to him, that's one thing that did happen and helped us down the road, is that everybody, all the police has to tell us our rights before they make an arrest. And there's a panorama of what everything looks like.
About the Maranda Rights, right? You know,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, this is him.
Oh, wow.
It came from him. He was the one who did all the people who. His name after him is called the Maranda Rights because the last name is.
I hope I don't destroy his name, Maranda. He's the guy, the groundskeeper that gave me a ride here to show me where he's at. He can't be on the tube because of social distancing, but he was very helpful. I appreciate Maranda. I hope. Sorry, I massacred his name, but he gave me a ride here, so he found it. That, like I said, this is thanks to him. We have those rights.
Yeah, you know, I agree with it. Every single person has a right. You know,
Yeah,
talk
that
to a
way.
lawyer, 'cause they didn't give him a chance to talk to his lawyer.
Yeah, so that way now he have to explain to you what your rights are when you're being arrested, so you know, because not everybody knows their rights to begin with. So now you have to explain it to them.
Him that people are able to talk to a lawyer and.
Yeah. So that's him. Like I said, corner C and 8th. That's where we're at.
Because of him, you know, a lot of people.
What we have here is a section of the cemetery of all of these pilots. They're British pilots that came over here to Mesa. There's a place called Falcon Field, and they came over here to train how to fly. And these guys, poor guys, were killed in accidents, so they didn't even have a chance to go back home and fly in the war, but this section is, they're buried, I think about 20 of them here. British pilots, or soon was training to be a pilot, and this is where they're buried. My grandfather was a pilot, and he helped train these guys to go back and fight the war. And so here you have 41. Let's see if anything. 42, and my grandfather helped train these guys to fight. So here it is in Mesa, and I'll show you where we're at here. We're on the main drag. If you look down here, that's where you enter from Center Street. Then there's 6th Street right here. So we're between 6th and 7th Street with that plaque. That's how you'll find it. Alright, I know this has very little to do with cemeteries, but this here is they call it the Shrine House. Joel Shrine is one of the brothers of sons of one of the original pioneers into this city. Built this house for his wife, 1896. Was on this original location here, but they moved it here. Gazebo there, and notice how it has high ceilings. That's to keep the cool inside back in those days when you didn't have air conditioning. So this is a very historical place for the city. Place on the National Register of Historic Places. So it's pretty cool. Used to go inside, but I guess they're having a hard time keeping money to keep getting money to keep it up. But then you come back in, like so many houses back in the day. Oh, it's air conditioned here, but there's a cellar by the stairs where they used to keep things cool back in the day. Yep, this is a fun place.